Awesome. You can start the stream intro, please and thank you. Hey, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my talk show. I'm your host here, That One Rebel on my show, Late Night with Rebel. We have our special guest coming by in a minute here, Pixel. But I'd like to remind everybody, if you have any questions for Pixel and or I, please use the command !put questions in the chat. You'll be given a Google document. You then simply put in your Twitch username and the question that you have for the host, which is me, or my guest, which we'll talk to in a minute here, Pixel. And then when it comes time in like 30, 40 minutes, whenever, we'll take questions directly from the chat and from that Google document. But without further ado, let me introduce my guest coming from behind the curtains, Pixel VR. Woo! Ooh, woo. Welcome, welcome. You know, word up. Welcome to the show, Pixel. You know, it's almost like deja vu or something. Like, it's almost like you're supposed to be here last week or some shit. I don't know. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, I can't even move that. Move that out of my face. I can't. It won't let me, man. Come on, man. Abusing me on my own show. Anyway, how you doing today?
I'm good.
Oh yeah, that's great. That's good. Well, anyway, yeah, I'm great. You know, I stayed up late last night talking to some homies. You were there. It was a good time. We had fun.
And I fell asleep there too.
Yeah, you did too. I don't think you knew this, but ADC also fell asleep shortly after.
That's pretty funny.
And then I was like, "Holy crap! Is everyone gonna start falling asleep?"
Sleep stream coming at you.
I know. Hey, let's start getting into these questions here. By the way, these are the same questions I asked you like a million years ago. The document that I saved a while ago.
I know, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
These should be interesting.
Yeah, so these answers might change. Yeah. I'm not gonna read what you wrote. I'm just gonna read the question. And then I'll silently judge and see if you change your answer. Anyway, how did you discover VR chat? Did you start in desktop or VR? When was this? What was your first memory of VR chat?
When I first started in VR chat, it was about December of last year or the year before last, probably last year.
Mm-hmm.
And I was on desktop, and because I saw it like through YouTube clips and whatnot, and it just looked interesting. So I was like, why not?
Mm-hmm.
So I went ahead and bought a PC just to play. I didn't even have a PC before I got VR chat.
Damn, what the hell?
I was a wee baby. I had like a laptop for school and game, like maybe a desktop game, browser game, nothing real game. And then I had saw it through YouTube, looked fun. Started a month on desktop because I had ordered VR at the same time. It would take a month for my VR to get here.
Damn, that's crazy. Now look at you. I also like to say, waifu baby, hey, what's up? Welcome. Number one, VTuber artist, dancer too. Really cool. Awesome. Anyway, so
you or me?
No comment. I retired. Anyway, how did you create your character, your OC, the one that represents you today?
It really wasn't like a character I designed. It was more like it's an evolution of how I went about making avatars. Because when I first started, I didn't know how to make avatars. Like, I didn't even know how to change the color.
Oh my god.
Do you remember the days when my colors used to be red?
Yeah.
Like when you first met me?
Yeah.
It was pretty much red. That's because I didn't know how to change the red to the magenta I wanted to. I was red because I didn't know how to change it, and red was closer. I just found a pattern that I liked that had red in it, and it was like close enough.
Oh my
And then
god.
from then on, it was pretty much like an evolution. So I was your traditional e-thought.
Yeah.
You were there for that.
Yeah, I was there.
And then at some point, I gave myself the tan skin, and then eventually evolved to when Cyberpunk was about to come out. So I did a Cyberpunk theme, which was the most work I've ever put in an avatar. Because I was just churning them out, Patreon reward kind of avatars.
Yeah.
And then, so I only used one. Man, what a waste of money. But I put a lot of work in, made custom masks, custom textures, really put in the work for it. And then that actually didn't even use these colors. It was like a black gray military, digital camo with golds, and then blue emission, just to be the cyberpunk theme. And then I eventually, it didn't feel right. It didn't feel like me, so I reverted it back to the colors you see now.
I get you. The only good thing about Cyberpunk is your avatar.
It'd be like that.
Shit, what happened to that game?
Put me in the Cyberpunk DLC.
I know, just put you in the, literally,
I'm ready.
Literally, like, just put Pixel in the Cyberpunk game, honestly, at this point. The game was such a disappointment.
My horns look weird in your camera.
Oh yeah, they do. I think it's because
it might be because of the blur and it's transparent.
Yeah, that's why. Magic.
Look down, it looks better. There we go.
Yeah, the camera. Anyway, do you remember how we first met? What are your thoughts about, well, like us now compared to before?
I don't remember like the exact point of when we first met. I just remembered when you invited me to come hang that one time. Because to me, that's when we first met. Because I forgot the first encounter.
Okay, I'll reminisce.
You pretty much met me after I decided to be a mute. Because I didn't start as a mute. I decided to be a mute. Because like I was your e-thought in the mirror at Void Club.
Yeah, I saved you.
Lifestyle. And that was very depressing. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. Come on. And then I saved you. I literally found you. No, I remember like it was yesterday. We probably met prior to the drinking night. It was the drinking night world, like that's what it's called. I got there because it was a Friends Plus, and it was I think it was Whoops and the Boys, so Midnight Central, aka Team 5. They were drinking. It was a Friends Plus, and anyone. So I don't know who you had added there or what, but you got in there. I was talking to the boys.
Probably Whoops.
Yeah, probably Whoops. And then I was like, who's this person? They're gonna have like their names just like in Japanese kanji or something. I was like, what's this? And so we started talking. And obviously, well, you didn't tell me at the time. I did. And I was like, hey, this person's pretty cool, And I added you, and I was like, hey, yeah, this is a pretty cool time. And then over time, I started inviting you to like random like hangouts, friends worlds, and then fast forward to when I started doing this talk show, you started helping out. You just wanted to. You had the lens, you had the virtual lens thingamajiggy. You were taking pictures. You did a little bit of the camera work and stuff like that. And I thought that was awesome. Like, I was like, because if you didn't know at the time, I was stressing out when I did my talk show by myself. Now I have Dead Guy, I have Lofty, I have Pixel, I have, Cartographist, Strange Dragon, all these mods and stuff helping me out. But back then, I didn't really have anybody. I was a one-man squad, so I had to do everything. I had to control the cameras, I had to take the pictures, had to do all the work. It was just, my brain was getting fried. So having someone like yourself help out, even just a little bit, like was like a weight off my shoulders. I was like, holy crap, like, thank you so much. So thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah.
I was the only one in your audience too. And I still fell asleep there too. Nothing's changed. I still fall asleep everywhere.
True. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yes. Pixel used to be in the audience and would like fall asleep like half the time in half of the times that you came, because like there was like one or two other people, but the problem was that when I started doing my talk show, people I guess didn't have the social awareness or like understand what I was trying to do, because most people when they join a world they just immediately run up to the person that invited them, like, yo, what's going on? So people did that when I was interviewing, and I was like, come on, I'm like doing a show, like sit in the audience or something. And because obviously I think you're a little more social aware, or because of the fact you were mute, so you just sat in the audience and just fell asleep. I don't know if that was a diss or because it was boring.
It wasn't because it was boring. It's because I just, when I'm comfortable, I end up falling asleep.
I gotcha. Yeah, you're gonna pass out mid-interview right now. Anyway, any funny stories and memories you remember from VR Chat over the time you have played?
What did I write?
Oh, jeez. You said, not sure, TBH. There's always something new going on. So far, the only embarrassing thing I can think of is when I was at the gator. I didn't know that... I don't know why I'm talking like that. Near everyone there was a streamer. I just thought it was a group of people that just got together and everybody just... every day just because. But one day, a friend of mine sent me a clip from YouTube of me dabbing on Rob, which is the same day I found out Rob streamed. LOL. I was sent that clip 4 more times that day.
And to this day, I still don't watch him stream.
Nice. Take pride in that, I guess.
You know, support your friends.
Yeah.
I follow all my friends, but like the only time I'll watch the stream is to come to say hi, and then I leave and just
sounds like me.
See how y'all doing.
I just go to people's chats. I say, "Hey, how you doing?" And then they leave, and then I leave. Damn.
Yeah, like one day I just found out like 3 people I knew streamed. So I was like, I wonder who else. I keep finding people who streamed. Let me just go down my friends list. And like half my friends list are streamers, and I was like, oh, I wonder how many streams I'm on of me just being stupid.
You didn't know I streamed,
and I'll never find out.
When you first met me,
I did not. I thought you were just
some weird dude.
You were just chilling.
Yeah, just some weird dude. Hey, what's up, guys? I like interviewing people. Thoughts on the future of VR Chat? Any ideas they may have about future updates, if any? Oh, this question has aged. So what do you think about future updates to VR Chat?
Probably, yeah. I don't know, to be honest. Personally, I would just like avatar security, and that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, that's a pipe dream. Yeah,
I just stopped worrying about it at this point. It's like there's a bot, when you upload an avatar, the bot's like, "Ooh, another avatar has been uploaded. Save it to the Google Drive."
Yeah, that's why it's hard to find a guess in this game. Because everyone's like, I don't want to play VR Chat.
Personal way around it.
Oh, you do?
I'm not gonna say what my way around it is, because then they'll find my avatars.
Yeah.
It's just how I go about it.
Oh, I just say don't upload your avatars to VR Chat. Just use it public. or just upload it locally, but then only you can see it. So that's kind of like defeats the purpose of a multiplayer game. So that's just for like that's just for like streamers like me, where I just want to sit in front of the chat and talk. Yeah,
and it's like, what's the point of uploading like that? It's just like, I got all this stuff on my avatar, and I might as well have just kept it in the Unity project.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I would just use it just to talk to chat. That's it. That's all I do anyway. So it's for like single player streamers like me, but obviously it wouldn't work for anyone that is social. Beta Dash raised up a good question here, or not really a question, more of a statement. Thunderstorm in my area. Hopefully, I did see those dark clouds. I'm hoping that this interview doesn't get clapped like other ones. Anyway, I'm just saying if I do cut out, then it's the thunderstorm, but I don't see any thunder. It was just cloudy. Anyway, favorite game to play that isn't VR Chat?
Nier.
Your answer has changed. Back before I had a PC, which is what I bought just to play VR chat. I was on Xbox. I played a ton of Monster Hunter World, Rocket League, and Minecraft.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, no near.
Okay. This one has aged.
I think it's because like those are the only games I played often.
Oh.
You know, they don't have to replayability, but like overall near.
Sorry, this next one it got me the chuckle. You excited for any upcoming games? And then I put in brackets Cyberpunk 2077. Holy shit.
How'd that work out?
Yeah, how did that one work out? Oh,
that didn't age well at all.
Oh god, that didn't age. Yeah, what games are you wanting to come out this year that's not Cyberpunk?
This year, I haven't been keeping track of any new games whatsoever. Scarlet Nexus. That's a game that came to mind just now. I'll play that.
All right, for me, it'd be.
If there's any other game I look forward to, but that's the only one I remember right now.
I'm thinking of Diablo 2 Resurrected, or doesn't Halo come out this year? I don't know. I think it does.
Not sure.
Anyway.
All I'm gonna do in Halo is Forge mode. That's all I've done in Halo.
True, yeah. That's like the best part. What got you interested into streaming? When you do?
Just felt like it. And I wanted to play video games for a living, because you know, growing up, everybody's telling you that's not a real job or a real career. I'm just like, doing work for money is a job. What makes this different? I'm sorry that my job is enjoyable and easier to do than working in a cubicle 9 hours a day.
I feel
that's
that.
a you problem, but you know, don't like. I've been slacking on streaming because I've been busy with a shit ton of other stuff. I want to stream, just either don't know what to stream or don't have the time to stream because I don't have a real schedule.
Stream the Avatar
maybe
commissions.
when Scarlet Nexus comes out, every time I play it. My Unity project has TOS stuff, so
oh fuck!
I already thought about that, and TOS.
Yeah, that sucks. Just have a clean project.
I get some of those commissions.
Oh, of course. Yeah, everyone wants to be an epic role player. I get it. It is what it is. Yeah.
Rather than making sure they stand out in RP, you know.
Yeah, they want to be
characters.
yes, they want to have interactive characters. Very, very important.
With great swords that they can swing at will. You know,
oh yeah.
Maybe even have some projectiles.
Yeah, of course. What do you like
Change
about
their armor at will? You know.
What do you like about Genshin Impact or Beat Saber?
Man, I used to stream those games, didn't I?
Yeah, so that's why I asked those questions specifically.
Beat Saber is fun. I like it. It's not like a game that I'll just play to be playing, like most people who love the game. I just made it difficult. But like I'm not trying to be those high level Beat Saber players where I could hit like 1,000 notes a second. What I did is my mods is I changed both notes to be the same color.
Yeah.
So they, you know, you hit them with the same saber color. And then I took away one of my sabers. Then I'd play a normal Beat Saber song. So it's meant for 2 sabers, but I would do it with one hand essentially. So it was fun.
Ooh.
And then I also the Trick Saber mod, which lets me throw and spin it. So I'd just throw the saber, and I'd have an invisible saber, and then I would do a one-handed with the saber.
Oh,
that looked weird sometimes, but hey, it'd be like that. Then I haven't played Genshin in forever. I grinded my way to 30, you know, when it first came out. So I was on pace with everyone else to 30, and then that's when I stopped. And then I recently re-downloaded it because I'm doing a Genshin avatar, and I kind of need reference, and I have the reference in my computer, so I might as well.
I feel that. By the way, you are cutting in and out a little bit. I don't know if that's like your internet or your mic or Just want to mention that.
It'd be like that.
Yeah. So I apologize.
Your thunderstorm.
Maybe. I mean, it's not thundering right now. But I don't know. That's not my fault. Everyone blames me. It is what it is.
Batman right there.
Have you actually tried any other like social games like Neosphere or Chill VR?
Nope.
Oh. Yeah, it's the same as what you wrote here. You're like, nope. You're like, nope. I want to see if that answer changed. Okay, what was your first experience being in full body and being able to move your body fully?
Comfortable, you know, because I usually talk with my hands in my body when I talk. Like this whole time you've been seeing me talking, my hands have been moving.
Yeah.
And the way I extend, like if I do a bit, you know, I do a certain movement or something, and it's kind of weird when you're in desktop and you're just like this the whole time.
That's me. What do you mean?
Be expressive.
That's me. The hell? That's literally how you play VR chat.
Then you pick up an item.
Yeah, it's great. It's amazing. You're so good at that. You're role playing right now? What's going on? Okay.
It's weird because I can hear the squeaking of my headphone when I do that.
What is?
In my ears, it's just squeak, 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 squeak.
What's something you miss about VR chat when you first started playing that doesn't happen anymore?
Doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah, like
Let's see.
Yeah, like a good time. You're like, man, this doesn't happen anymore. What the fuck?
The days where I was able to go into a public world without worry.
Yeah, I feel that. That world we were in last night was pretty fine. That was a public, which surprised me.
Yeah.
That was wholesome.
But, you know, I noticed it was a public after I joined, but I said, fuck it, I'm here now. I haven't seen these guys in a while.
Well, we're hanging out.
Just chilling. Lulu, 80, and Rebel.
Yeah, we were just chilling. It was a good time. I missed that, you know? Because that's how I used to play the game. Like, I used to be just in Publix, friends plus some friends. Like, I never was in a private world. What the hell was that? And that's how I played the game 3.5 years ago. You know, I just go to Publix, have a fun time. I didn't have to worry about nothing, man. If anybody was ever mean or like TOS worthy, you just block. Like that was it. And, and then the person would stop. Like you wouldn't get a lot of those people because they would just they get blocked and they have to make a new account and then rinse and repeat. And that's too much effort. So most people would just screw off after the first time. So yeah, good times. Anyway.
Back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day. What music are you in?
I say that as if I played this game long enough.
Oh. What music are you into? Favorite?
I've been here for like a year.
Favorite bands or genre? Everything but country.
Yeah. I listen to a little bit of everything. Most of the time when I'm listening to a song, I don't even know the artist.
Oh,
I just like the song.
Oh shit.
Save it to the appropriate playlist and move on.
Makes sense.
But like, I'm not a fan of country or opera. I don't know. It's just.
I listen to everything,
holding a
man.
note for long periods of time.
I listen.
Unless the opera is mixed with something. Everything but everything.
Yeah, I listen to everything. Literally, I listen to some country. But it's not like the country you're thinking of. It's like I don't know. It's like I don't know how to describe it. It's like country, but like they're like rapping and shit about tractors, and I think it's hilarious.
Country rap.
Yeah, I think it's funny. I just laugh. I'm just like, dude, this is so dumb. But it's just funny. Sometimes I listen to like YouTubers make music, but like it sounds cringe, but like it's funny. Like it's just a meme.
Most YouTube music is very cringe. unless they know what they're doing.
Yeah, like PewDiePie,
Like
bitch
they have
lasagna.
that one good song.
Yeah.
PewDiePie manages to make a song that sounds good and is cringe on purpose.
Yeah. Like
there's a difference between making a song and it ends up cringe than making a song and you're like, no, I'm going for the cringe.
There's only one song. There's only one song I can think of. Yeah, that's cringe, and that's "Friday" by Rebecca Black. That was actually cringe. That was terrible. I think they remade the song like 10 years later. Not even memeing. I think recently she literally remade the same song. Like when she was
and you
old.
can tell how popular that remake became because I've never heard of it.
Oh yeah, true.
Didn't even know that happened.
I don't remember how it even found out. I think someone just told me in passing, and VR's like, "Oh yeah, you know that Rebecca Black remade it?" And I was like, "What? Who cares?"
Sounds about right, yeah.
Hello Whirlwind, what's up? Next question. Wow, this is a dated question. Thoughts on Halloween this year in VR? It's not even Halloween yet. Last year, what'd you think about Halloween last
like
year?
the rest of the year to go. I mean, I do know that I intended to make a Halloween avatar, but I was too busy making everyone else's avatar to do a Halloween avatar.
Oh damn.
So I was just like, well, the closest to a Halloween avatar I had was my Oni.
Yeah.
Well, Oni, quote unquote.
I didn't even have a Halloween outfit. Now I do. I just need to get made.
It's just fan art to further notice.
Yeah. Next question is, anything you would like to say to people wanting to get into VR chat? Any advice for joining or starting out?
I'd say just go about it how I went about it. Just like hop into a public.
Yeah.
See what happens. See who you vibe with. It might not click with the first few worlds, but you'll eventually find someone. The way I started, I already had friends who were playing the game, so I already had a group to go to. I didn't have to like struggle to find someone who wasn't just shouting the N-word or something. I just found my group.
I feel that.
They were already in the game, and then from there I found more people. You.
Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah, that guy.
You don't even have a camera for where you're standing, huh? Should have sat here. That's what I used to do. I'd sit on the couch right there. It's any moment I could cut to me.
Damn. Anyway. So I guess we'll ask the big question, which you already answered, but technically, like, so a lot of people also in the chat have been mentioning for the past while. They're like, "Oh my God, Pixel talks now." So obviously there's a little lore. Yeah, why you did that? So why did you decide to unmute?
Got bored, so I did like a tweet. It was just like 1K, I'll talk. And then someone was like, "Cool, Russian bots." I was like, "Oh, didn't think about that." I say Russian bots because most of the bots had Russian names. They could have been Japanese bots.
So you think that someone botted that tweet on purpose? Like someone botted it?
Probably, yeah. Because after I hit 1K, the bots stopped.
What the fuck? That's actually kind of like manipulating. They're like, "Oh man, I really want to hear Pixel talk, so I'm gonna bot their tweet to get 1,000 likes."
1K likes, I'll stop talking.
no one wants that. 1 like, I'll unmute again.
I knew it wasn't like I suspected them to be bots. It was obvious that it was a bot. Like at the time it was April, so the account would say April of 2021. They wouldn't have a profile banner, no likes, no tweets. It's just a new account that follows a random assortment of people and would randomly retweet things to make it seem like an actual person.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, what does this middle-aged woman into gardening have to do with my VR chat? This is a bot. No one knows who this woman is. 0 followers.
Damn. What a weird thing to like.
Accounts like that.
Yeah, just to like manipulate something like that. Damn.
Imagine.
I know.
You know, I'm tempted to like go back through the post and then count the amount of bots and subtract it and go, all right, this didn't count. So once the amount of real people is reached, I'll talk again.
You want to?
Mm.
Okay, right? Yeah. Do you have any questions for me, specifically?
I didn't think that far, so no.
Oh, okay. All right. We got some questions from the chat here. Beta Dash asked for Pixel, with all the model work you do, what was the biggest struggle been while working on a model?
I guess it's like when you work something and it works on paper and then you do it and it doesn't work at all and you're just like, but why though? It's like if you got a calculator and you went 2 plus 2 and it said 46 and you go, what?
I feel that.
Now you have to sit here and figure out why the calculator got 46.
Yeah, I don't really know how to make avatars. I sort of just set up the shaders and do like basic gestures, and that's complicated enough for me. I usually just get someone to help me out. So I feel that, you know, there's many people that I know that work on avatars, and I appreciate them because, you know, I guess you could arguably say that they have really are the people behind the scenes that really set up people's avatars, and sometimes they get like no recognition for that, which is sad. I think avatar creators should get more respect and you know, get their word out. Yeah. If anyone has any questions for Pixel, you can type in the chat or use a Google document, either or. We have another question here from Beta Dash again. They asked for Rebel, which is me, what is your funniest drinking night story? Save for stream, of course. Oh, of course. Well, I think the only one I can really think of is the ones that happen in VR chat. And the last time I can really think of would be it's 2 times. Either it would be when I went to Neko Nights or New Year's. This past New Year's, let's say I had a couple drinks and it was a good time, and I was super sad, and I was like, what the hell, man? I can't watch New Year's because the VR chat crashed. I was like, come on, man, I just want to see my friends. But Neko Nights, I have a story. Basically, I'm not gonna say the person's name, but there was an individual that. No, I actually don't remember the person's name, to be honest. They got like removed, so I can't remember. Not from my friends list, but like they're not allowed in the event anymore. The event doesn't exist anymore anyway. But I think it was like a year or two ago, and Neko Nights used to be an event run by Land Fear and Oathmill. That's no longer a thing, and it was every Friday, and you know, you just go there to drink. Occasionally, people would stream whatever. I didn't. I used to stream it, and I stopped. So there was this person that would run around the club and constantly just call for shots, like every like minute, like obnoxiously, like.
So your run of the mill club on a weekend is what you're telling me, because that still happens.
Yeah, I know that still happens, but the story gets worse. And pretty much this person would constantly just be like, "Yo, shots, dude," and then like everybody was just like, no, because we're like, dude, this guy's like drinking way too fast, and he ended up going like 20 shots in or something like that, or whatever the hell he was drinking, and then he went to like AFK, or like I think he passed out, and he was passed out in the middle of like the dance studio, like dance floor, and he was just like on the floor, and then this is really gross. He didn't even mute his mic, but he started vomiting for like 5 minutes, and everyone just heard it, and everyone heard it. And it was so gross, like him just vomiting on the floor. Like you could see, he had full body on, so you could see like him crippled up and just like puking right next to him on the floor. It was so gross. It was so bad. And then I had to mute him. And then after that, he got kicked from the event because that was so disgusting. So that was fucked. Damn.
Already done.
Yeah. Bad. Yeah. Oh, thanks. But yeah, it's probably the story I can think of. It was pretty bad, honestly. Pretty dumb too. I don't know what happened to that guy. I actually don't remember their name, even if I wanted to call him out. It was just stupid. That's not even the first time it's happened. Not on Echo Nights, but just in general in VR. That's happened. I've had that happen to me a few times. Not to me, but like, you know, in the same club area where people like just act stupid and they're just like, oh dude, and they start like pounding and then they're just like, oh dude, I don't feel so good, bro. And then they like, I was like, oh my god, dude. Idiots, man. Amateurs, man. I swear they must be like young kids or something, dude. There's nobody like 30 years old is stupid like that, you know? That's what I feel like about it, you know? Some dumb kid probably steals your parents' liquor and starts pounding it and be like, I'm so cool in VR chat, haha. You know? I don't know. I've only ever thrown up one time drinking. I was still aware enough to mute my mic, take my headset off, and leave to the bathroom. I gotcha. Any other questions? Anybody else? For Pixel and or I, or have used the Google document? I'm just waiting.
Rebel.
What?
Genshin Impact collab with Pixel? You don't play some video games, VTubing?
Are you talking to Nerdy about this? Nerdy keeps trying to convince me every day. Rebel, you should play Genshin Impact. You should play it. And then I'm like...
That has nothing to do with Nerdy. I don't talk to Nerdy.
What the fuck? Genshin Impact? What the hell?
It's me, character from Genshin Impact.
Wow. What the hell? You know, Genshin Impact popped in here. I think I'll play it, but my goal is to spend $0.
Good boy.
You can do that. You can definitely get away without getting DLC and still get everything that you want on the game. You just have to save.
Yeah, I'll save. Get good.
You?
Yeah, I want to become a VTuber very soon. I'm third in the queue now, actually, for a model now, for the face rig thing. Pog, very soon. So I think it will actually be done before my birthday. I am pog champing IRL.
I'm pog champing.
Okay. Is there anything that you would like to work on for your models personally? Obviously, there's this Genshin Impact avatar. What got you to even do this avatar? You just wanted to do it?
Sometimes Curry does a Genshin RP, and I joined one time. I was this character because I just fucked with it. You know, I was switching to a bunch, and I was like, I vibe with this. I didn't even know who the character was because I haven't played in like months. I was just like, I don't know what this is, but I like it. And then, so now I'm making a Genshin model for this character. GP. I'm gonna have a bunch of other stuff. I'm gonna have every weapon type, not every weapon. Maybe, fuck that. That's too much. I'll have like what am I trying to say? I'll have like abilities for each weapon type. So I'll have my E, quote unquote, whatever the button is in the game that lets you use your ability, and an ult, maybe a charged attack for like the magic users. It just depends. And so I'm sorting out what I want for what weapon. I know for when I have the spear, if you play Genshin, you'll know this. When giant slime attacks you and falls from the sky, and that circle builds up, I'm gonna have a slime that just falls from the sky. But you'll see the hit circle like it's in the game. So just for the sake of RP, you know, it's Genshin RP. Might as well have the Genshin attack indicators while I'm at it, shields and whatnot.
Okay. What's I know that you wanted to be in Kalos Row, but that technically I don't think ever really happened because your avatar was unoptimized.
As, this avatar is poor.
Yeah, exactly.
For multiple reasons.
What do you wanted to do in Kalos Row anyway?
I don't know. It just seemed cool. Cyberpunk RP. I'm in a Cyberpunk avatar. Put me in the game, coach. And the coach said no.
Damn.
Like I could have been. Like, because I was like, because you even referred to me, so I'm in the Discord, you know, and they were all okay with me being a character. Callus Row, but my avatar doesn't meet the requirements. And at the time, I didn't know how to find and make something more optimized, and I was just like stubborn, and I was like, no, this is my avatar. This me. But now I know how to turn avatars into quote unquote me.
Yeah. Maybe season 3. I don't know. You could. Nobody in even the RP has like cyberpunky look, like you know, the Manus blades and stuff. No one has that.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people in Callus Row that are a version of cyberpunk, but they don't really, you know, do anything. Cause I got these things. And no one else has anything else cyberpunky. It's all weird. With what you guys doing? What's going on? You're supposed to be cyberpunk. Where's your cyberpunk? Where's it at? Where it at?
Yeah, true.
Keep flexing. Just keep flexing.
I bet.
Oh shit. OP.
Everyone in the chat is. I like how you can see his shirt and
Oh.
glasses.
Listen, I'm invisible, lady. Okay, don't mind me.
Invisible lady.
Yeah, that's my hidden power.
I have to go through all these menus and turn this off. Oh, that's the wrong button. Oh, no, it looks like this. It'd be like that.
Oh, well, while we wait here, Beta Dash has another question. Fort Rebel and Pixel, favorite moment during RP can be funny, epic, sad, etc. For me, well, I thought you were still doing things. I guess I'll still answer first. So for me, 'cause I looked over, I was looking over. I thought you were like doing menu stuff. For me, a good moment for a roleplay. I think the most fun I probably had was during the Golden Lance mission for Callus Row, which was like a really big moment where I actually got to do something and it felt useful for once. The other, like, I guess, like, lesser moments is when I just sort of goof around in the row because I got nothing to do. So, like, I'll just, like start dancing and, like, I don't know, like, we just, like, jam out, or, like, I'll jump on, like, the club and start, like, making people squat and just, like, do really random-ass things. It's like either I'm very serious or, like, I'm just, like, a comedy situation, you know? Or, like, I just make rumors about characters and, you know, start some bullshit because, you know, I gotta have conflict. You know, I gotta make it interesting. Jimmy likes feet. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I rode that train real hard. Yeah, but yeah, probably the Golden Lance. And I don't want to spoil it, but there is something that my character, if it actually happens, which I think it will, before the end of season 2, my character is actually going to be very, very useful for a very specific thing, and they're planning something specifically about my character. The next coming episode. It may not be next. It might be like in like 3 or 4 weeks, but my character is going to be very useful, and it's going to be really stressful. Hopefully, I don't die. The moment from the season I've seen. Yeah, the golden. Sorry, someone in the chat was like, yeah, the one moment. Yeah. What about you? For roleplay moments, epic, sad, cool stuff.
I like the moments in roleplay where I get to do things besides, you know, walk around for a bit. There was one time in a RP, it was like for the Gatorverse, and I ended up being in it since my character was an Oni. I was considered a demon, and I was just kind of dragged into like an improv moment. So then, because I joined on some friends one time just to see what they were doing. And they were RPing in this train. I don't even remember what was going on. But at the time, I had my first rendition of the cyberpunk, you know, with the robot legs and whatnot. And so I was just kind of ended up being a part of it. And then I became the scientist who was never seen again after that point because they RP'd like buttfuck middle night, and I have work in the morning. But I like the moments in RP where I actually get to do something. Because there was this one time in the Gatorverse, right? I was in RP from start to finish. Literally, the entire thing I did in that RP was walk with the group, hear dialogue between Curry and someone else, walk to the next area, heard dialogue between Curry and someone else, walk to the throne room, the two main characters talk, they go through a portal, and my role the entire time was stand there. Just in the background. just there with the group. That's all. It's all everybody did. That was the whole thing. We just stood and walked straight. There wasn't even a turn. It was just straight.
Yeah, I feel that.
And it was just like I just spent 3 hours standing in my room doing nothing.
Fuck, dude.
I was messaging people that did. I started editing in Unity discreetly while being in the RP. I would have my hand a certain way in my OVR, and I would just my hand would be slightly moving, but I was editing.
Oh my god. And I feel that sometimes. When I was part of Chips' roleplay for which is season 4 of his roleplay at Club Rogue, I was like the quote-unquote pimp at the time, and I would break dancers. But like, I used to play like the music for them. It was old DMCA, obviously, you know. But I didn't really have anything to do, and anytime that I would try to talk to somebody that was part of that roleplay, they would just shoo me away because like I was a comedy relief character. I was a hillbilly redneck pimp, and everybody else is like God RP and like demons and shit, and I'm just some random person that'd be like, "What's up, brother? What's going on?" And shit. So I basically would just start watching like Twitch and YouTube, and I'm just sitting there, and then someone just finally starts talking to me. I'm like, "Oh shit!" and I have to like close it and be like, "Oh, what's going on?" So I feel that when sometimes like you just feel like you aren't useful in roleplay. There's many times I felt like that. Even past that roleplay, I remember Neko Knights used to have a roleplay that I think was run by the Purple Lotus crew. I think they stopped it, but on like a specific day, they would like have like the roleplay. It was basically all revolving around Chips and like the future, because the past is Ascension Academy or whatever. And then like they have like the present day where he just goes to Neko Knights, and then it has like Lanfear and then like a bunch of people. And I remember that this is before I rebranded, so I was still playing as technically Kenny K. Kona, but like a little more mature and like not as random. And I still try to talk to some people, but this is also when I had to whisper at night. So imagine like being like, "Yo, what's up, brother? What's going on?" And like they weren't just like, "What happened to this guy, dude? What is this role play, dude?" He's like whispering, and I felt super.
You could have been like, at some point between the 2 seasons, something happened to your voice.
Well, that's what I said. I told people in the role play, I was like, "Oh yeah, I have a throat disease or something," you know. And yeah, I don't know. I just made some crap up. But even still, then people just didn't want. Some people like refused to roleplay with me in the lobby. They're like, "Why are you here?" And I'm like, "I'm the manager of the club," and they're not like the owner. They're just like some random patron. Like you're not allowed here. I'm like, what? I'm the manager. It was just like. They were just like cucking me like for no reason, just because I was whispering. I'll never forget that. I was just like, "I'm the manager. I could kick your ass out right now." Whatever. But it's whatever. What's in the past is in the past. Pixel, you should have roleplayed it in desktop mode. Yeah, you should have just logged in desktop mode. Just stand there.
I mean, it would have been better. It was practically the same thing. I would occasionally change from cross arms to maybe one arm down, and just nothing happened.
Mm-hmm. Joe the Lion asks, for Pixel, did you ever get the menu and menu system that you're working on working?
I mean, it was working, and then VR chat said, "I'm gonna update." And I was like, "Oh," but it doesn't. I don't need the physical menus now, because I can just. Because the main reason I was doing the physical menu is because I didn't like seeing this, where you would be like, you wait, I'm gonna whip out a sword, haha, and then you have it's just. Yeah. You're just doing this, and then something happened. So it was like, if I'm gonna have things that are toggleable, I might as well have something physical that I can take out and do stuff with. But now that 3.0 is out, I don't have to like, make something up as to why I'm doing it. I can just kind of do it now, and just have it materialize, and it's so nice.
Yeah. I remember back in the day you had like all those buttons and you had to like click it and then like it would work and I'm like, oh, that's cool, but like I can't imagine
Oh,
in roleplay doing that because it's like, oh, wait a second, I gotta activate my power beam. It's like, what? So 3.0 definitely
just give me a
simplified
moment.
that.
Which one was it?
Yeah, which one was it again? Oh shit, I don't remember.
Oh, that's the wrong move. I can't cancel the animation.
Yeah. I didn't have that really on any of my avatars, but I definitely used some publics, and like I was just like, which one does the Kamehameha waves? Is it fist? I don't know. What am I doing with the hell with my hands? Yeah, those are the times. No 3.0
Yeah,
sort of
now when
fucked
I
it.
and now when I make avatars and effects, because I never know when I'm gonna be in an RP situation, I make it RP oriented. So like, if I need to, it can be used in an RP just fine. Like my Dragon Ball avatar, all my moves were controlled with gestures, so I wouldn't. There's no menus. I wouldn't have to fiddle around with the 3.0 menu and be like, give me one moment. I could just be like, Kame ha.
Yeah. It's awesome though. We have another question here from Joe the Lion. Another for Pixel. Do you have any lessons you learned from being mute, or from the switch to unmute?
What does that mean? Was I supposed to learn a lesson?
Sorry, I was taking a drink. I'll reread the question. Do you have any lessons? Yo, come on, man. I was like, I'm gonna read this question and you're gonna answer it. I'm gonna take a sip.
All right, go for it.
Okay, so Joe the Lion asks, do you have any lessons you learned from being mute or from the switch to unmute? So what that means is like, because you're in a unique situation that, well, technically you talked and then you became a mute and then you're now talking again. Was there anything that you learned while being a mute or while being a talker?
Well, the reason I stopped talking was because I was just trying something. Because at the time, it was very depressing, or for me at least, too, of how people would treat you. But then again, that was with the eats and e-boys sitting in front of the mirror at the Void Club.
Yeah,
so I
fuck
was
those
already
guys.
hanging out with the wrong group to begin with. Like you say a word, and they would already draw assumptions about you, how they should go about interacting. It's just you say the wrong word, and they're just like, "All right, cool, okay, bye." But I like the new people that I've met through you and because of you, so it's nice. I can just do me and it works out.
Yeah. I don't know. I think as a mute, you were really expressive, and you had pats and hugs and good times, good vibes.
I'm literally. I don't even act different. It's the same. I just talk now.
Yeah, true. Maybe I should become mute.
I'm still Pixel. I just speak.
I wonder, has there been anyone that's a talker, that's a streamer, that would just become mute for like 6 months? Should I just do that? Hey, see you later, guys.
I could do that. Just undo. I'm a mute again. Psych.
I'll see you later. Done. 6 months later. Yeah, I become the mute interviewer. Oh shit, dude. I become the mute, and then I interview talkers. Oh shit, dude.
Twist. How would that work? How would you, your entire intro would have to be typed out or something? But maybe you'd play a video with text on it. I don't know.
TTS.
Or you just get a pen and write in the. There we go. Look at that.
Just type. Or what Kimple used to do, the speech to text, the text to speech. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know. That's too complicated for my brain, so I'd rather not. I'll just be a talker.
I know. I'll pray for you.
Oh, wait. No, I didn't have to do that. There's the new method that all the mutes are doing. The speech to text. They have the thing that pops up on Twitch. Like, it's just the thing you download, and when you talk, it literally just displays what you're saying in OBS. All the mutes use it. Yeah, like Crazy Mango, Firefox Blue. All the mutes use it, literally.
I know those people.
Yeah, they all use it.
Cool.
Yeah. Any more questions? Any more? We're almost about an hour in, just to let you know. We're like...
That was quick.
Give or
I
take.
didn't do anything. You just answered a few questions.
Listen,
and the interview's
man.
almost over.
Time flies when you're having fun, you know? Give or take 10 minutes. But I want to get a couple more questions in. They're making people read.
I'm reading chat. If they put the question in chat, I'll answer it if I want to, at least.
Yeah, of course. Anybody? Chat?
Somebody, anybody, type faster if you're. Guys. Yes, dead guy.
Yeah, what up?
You're right over there. You could have just said that.
I don't know. I ask Rebel questions every day. I'm in a stream every day, so my brain is like literally like they usually say in chat, 2 brain cell right now.
Listen, I have a tag now. It says AMA. Ask me anything. Come on, I'm using the new tags, Twitch.
Put yourself on screen. Why not? We're all here. It's just the 3 of us.
Yeah.
I'm just chilling with the boys. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I have a question for you, Pixel. What do you think about the set compared to what you saw like a year ago when it was like the original old map and now like this? You know, what do you think about all the changes and development of the show or the last year?
You mean where your audience was just like a cube? That one, or like?
Yes, that world to this one. What do you think about the changes and development in that tablet and camera?
I've been here when you've had this.
Yeah, I know. But what's your thoughts on it? That's what the question is. What's your thoughts on that? Your opinion.
I like it. I wish people would come see it.
Yeah, me too.
That would be nice to have an audience.
Listen,
Yeah, like
working on it.
People would always say, "Come join us. Come, like, let me be in the audience," and then no one shows up.
Yeah, literally, I'm not.
Just grab the
Yeah,
tag.
a year ago, I had people say, "Oh yeah, I'll come by. I really want to watch." Hell, I don't want to call names, but some people said they wanted to come for your interview and they never did. That was today.
I know, right?
What the hell is that? I'm telling you, man. The one thing you learn in this community is that people like to talk. That, you know, what's the saying? You're all talk and no bite.
But they don't follow it up.
Yeah, they're all walking. They don't do the talking. Or sorry, they're all talk. They don't do the walking. Yeah, essentially.
Don't worry. They'll eventually,
You
they'll eventually see the
you said
interview on
like
the
3
VOD.
different phrases that say the same.
I know. I did. I know.
They're gonna be like, "Oh, you guys did the interview already? Why wasn't I there?" Like, you guys weren't paying attention. You guys weren't.
It's almost like I do this show at the same time every day.
Every time you do the show, there's like people who be like, "Oh, I want to come watch this." Like the most people I've seen come to the show is when you do the Avatar showcase.
know.
And then people stopped doing the Avatar showcase.
Yeah.
So they just showed off their one avatar, and then they're like, "All right, cool, I'm done. I don't need to be here anymore. You guys have fun."
All right, see you later, alligator man. I'm telling you, man. It's like herding cats, honestly. But I said that once the group system comes out, I think it'll fix this audience issue, because then once they're in the group, they can just join, and that just makes it easy on me. Because then I don't have to remember like who's on the list. Who is this person? Like someone who's been around for 2 minutes or 2 years? I don't know. Like, but they're in the group, then I already know. I already have the groups, and I can give them roles, and they can just join, and it just makes everything easier. Because like you like
It'll just be
And
the
then you have
simple
people
thing.
who
And
wanted to join to like be a part of the interview, and you're like, "No, you're just the audience. You're just here to watch it in person." And they seem surprised by that. Like, we're not here to bring you into the audience to like so you could sit in the background and just be like, "Ooh,
yeah,
nice."
that's
And
all.
then
That
you're just in the
also yeah, that
audience.
also was a thing too. Some people were like, "Wait, I only just sit in the audience," and I'm like, "Yeah, that's what you
Yes.
do. When you
Because
go
that
to
is
what."
what an audience member
Yes,
is.
when you go in real life and you go to a performance, like a concert, or go to like Jimmy Fallon or whatever, you sit in the audience, okay? You don't jump up on and be like, "Hey Jimmy, yo, handshake, bro, yo, selfie, bro, yo," like middle of a show. You don't do that. You're there to watch. It's an experience, you know. So, and I can improve the experience once the group system. Like, I could technically like end my stream after like a show, and then like whoever's in the audience gets to talk to me. Like, I could do that. I could offer that.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, hey, you get to.
Well,
I know you had
hang
people
out.
that used to
You
come,
did
and
used
then
to
they
do
just
that.
stopped.
I don't know, man.
Like people just stopped coming.
Yeah. It is what it is, man. I don't know. Everyone says, hey, this is the coolest thing I ever seen in VR chat, and then they just never show up, bro.
So cool, they don't even want to be in the room.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
True statements. Wait, you guys didn't tell me.
And then you, or when the show starts up, they're like, "Hey, can I get in?" You just like, the show started already.
Yeah, I also, the reason why I don't accept people who join or like try to request during a show is because it lags the world. Like, literally. Like,
Because you'll be loading avatars, and even if you like had everyone's avatar off, assuming you didn't even have them friended before, that would cause at least a little bit of lag. It's noticeable. You know, this whole show is just dialogue.
Yeah, so like if I imagine like I'm talking to you and then someone joins and I lag for like 15 seconds and then I don't hear what you just said and then you have to repeat yourself. Like that's disrupting the whole show. So I was like, I can't accept people halfway through a show, okay? Same thing in real life. You don't show up 30 minutes late to, you know, a concert or whatever. Okay, you show up before, you know? It's common sense. Like you show up before. If you're late, you're late, okay? Better luck next time, or maybe just watch the stream. You know, you can always do that. You don't have to be physically in the audience. So, I don't know. I think
Don't say you're gonna show up and then don't.
I know. I think the problem is that because when I'm running is like a lot more serious and a lot more like, because I think the average like VR chat person, you jump in, you drop out, right? You just, oh hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on? Hey. Like, you know, and then I have like a very serious thing where like you have to show up on time, you have to be, you know, presentable, you have to like be respectful. People aren't used to that sort of probably atmosphere at all. They're probably just used to, hey, what's going? Hey, woo, you streaming? Woo woo! I'm streaming too, dude. What's up? I think that's the problem.
It's almost like it's an interview.
Yeah, it's almost
Crazy.
like I know. This is almost like this is a proper event run by an interviewer and. Has rules and regulations.
An actual talk show.
An actual talk show? Who would have thought, dude? My goodness.
Crazy. Unheard of.
Yeah.
Wild.
It was.
Adjective.
It was like I said. It was the worst when I first started this show because that's what would happen. I actually purposely, because people would, you know, message be like, oh man, I really want to be in the audience, dude, or whatever. So I made when I first started doing the first like I don't know 10, 20 interviews a year ago. I made the world friends only, and you could just join. And I obviously quickly changed that tune to make it invite only, but like people would like a few people would join and then they would just like run up here or like just or like they'll be sitting in the audience and they'd be like, yo, thanks for the follow, bro. Yo, I'm at a Rebels talk show. Yo, what up, bro? Hey, Rebel, yo, can you say hi? Yo, thanks for the sub, bro. And I'm just like, I'm interviewing you. Like, what the fuck is this shit, dude?
I feel like I was one of the few people that would join, see you're in an interview, and just be like, straight to the audience. I'm not gonna walk up. When I even had your, because you remember you had your settings,
Yeah.
all somewhat near you guys. I would watch the stream to make sure I was off camera when I went to edit the settings. Because the last thing you need is just like you're mid-interview, and then someone comes over and is just like, don't mind. I just gotta turn off chairs. Just. Guys have a nice day now. Okay.
Yeah, so, I mean, this is, by the way, this is interview 250, so, yeah, Pong is a special interview. I mean, technically,
For a while.
yeah, technically it's now been officially an hour, but I'm still going to talk here for a little bit because, you know, it's special, and, you know, it's been a long journey, I like to say, you know, it's been a long time, you know, 250 interviews, and I want to say this now, I have no broadcasting skills. I went to college for completely different things. I did take communication technology when I was in high school, but that didn't, you know, tell me how to, you know, run this show and stuff. I just did it by trial and error and figure out what worked and what didn't work. And, you know, I save every interview I do and I local record them. And sometimes I go back like a year ago and I'm like, holy shit, dude, like that was a bad interview in my opinion, because not because of the guest, but because it's just me, like just being awkward or like having dead silence, not understanding what to do, or like, but it was a learning experience, and I was doing something that nobody else really was doing. I mean, there was technically other talk shows. I'm not trying to say like I'm number one, I'm the only one that did it, but there's definitely other people. But I took the challenge because I wanted to do something that was different, and I don't regret it. I wanted to do something that was completely different than everybody else. I felt like, and people give me that recognition for that. They're like, wow, Rebel does a talk show. That's cool. He's really pushing VR chat forward and VR and doing all these cool things. And that's what I wanted to do and want to be known for. I didn't want to be known as, oh, that guy who stands in front of a mirror and talks for 6 hours and, wow, congratulations. You did what everyone else does, So I'm happy that I run this show, and I'm obviously going to take this show to Discord when I start doing those interviews with VTubers. Now the VTuber tag is out. That's going to make my life a lot easier to find potential guests. So I'm happy for that as well. I couldn't be happier. I always say thank you so much to Pixel for all the help. I thanks so much to Dead Guy, Lofty, Cartographist, Strange Dragon, all of them, Cookie. Thank you so much to all my mods for believing in me and supporting me and helping me out. I really appreciate it. I wouldn't be here without them. Especially Dead Guy and Lofty, who help out every day with moderating the chat and helping out with the camera system, because the camera system is such a huge part. That's why I struggled when I first did a talk show, because I was a one man. Like, I literally had to do everything myself. And it was just super stressful because
that was fun to watch.
It was awkward because I clicked the wrong fucking camera button, and they're like the guest is talking, but I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, god damn it. And I'm just getting frustrated because I'm clicking the wrong buttons, and then like, I
think one day I legit place spaced all the way underground to where the buttons were. You could see me if you looked under the desk, though, but I would be just like, he forgot. I'm gonna just, all right, I'm back.
Shit, you saved me. You held me out, man. But yeah, it was stressful, because it was stressful because I had to manage multiple things at once, and I was like, this is not how a talk show is supposed to work. Like, one person controls the camera. And because at one point I thought about just having like the stream camera just be in frame with both people, but I didn't want that because I was just like, that's stupid, man. I want to have like a camera where like keeps changing, because I think that's like would make it like way more innovative and way better for a show, because it's like, holy shit, the camera's changing based on who's talking. Like that's going to separate me from the rest. Okay, it is a camera angle changing, sound effects, things like that. There's so many more things you can do with that system. This is just like a basic system for now. That's just a little more advanced than what I had. But I plan on doing way more stuff with it, like having the camera actually move and follow someone around if we're doing improv nights or something like that eventually. There's a lot more things you can do. It's just these things just take a lot of time.
Especially with Udon now.
Yeah, especially Udon.
Probably now with Udon, you could set up a camera to follow a specific person in the instance.
Yes.
So like if I were to leave frame, the camera would follow me.
Yeah, and Kellis Road is actually a thing. Only the admins have access to it, but they have a tablet, and they can literally click a player, and it literally shows like the preview. Like it has a camera that follows, like it's almost like GTA style. I'm like, what the hell? I didn't even see that until I watched like Arcadem. I was like, what is this, dude? And he could just like look at you and like see what you're doing, and then be like, okay, and then just teleport to you and be like, yo, what's going on here? I was just like, what the fuck? I was like, what? This is like next level shit, dude. It blew my mind when I saw that.
I was actually really surprised. You haven't looked at that until, what was it, like a month ago or so? And then I was trying to figure out, what are you talking about? Yes, that's the map, Rebel. It's like, oh, you didn't look at it yet, and that's why you were surprised.
You mean the website? Yeah, because you got to realize I'm streaming and I'm role playing. I can't just be like, oh, what's going on in the Chaos Row ups? Oh, this person's in this metagaming, power gaming. What's this? What's going on? I don't get that experience because I'm in the role play. I don't look at the website because it's cheating. I would know, oh, that person's in the clinic. I'm gonna go shoot him. Like it's metagaming to do that. So that's why I never looked at it. I only looked at it when I got banned. So
well, I just thought everyone actually saw it when it was made, though. Like, they got to look at it when it was, the first day it came out, you know, just to go, ooh, nah, you know?
Nope. I mean, I saw it during its development, and I was there for a test of it, but never saw it like during live roleplay, like actually functioning, where like it would show like my characters moving across the screen. I was like, what the hell? I was like, dude, this is dope. Like, what the hell, man? You don't even see this in like GTA. Like imagine that was on the GTA RP, like no pixel. It would have like 160, but like imagine you could just see this giant GTA map and click somebody. Holy fuck, dude. That'd be dope. But we have it in VR chat. You know, that's...
I feel like there are some people in Calisro that might use it, but don't tell anyone.
Metagamers?
Because that's like an advantage.
That's
to just know something
yeah.
just because you looked it up.
That's
it's like I gotta find a way for my character to know this.
That's a touchy subject, but it's a rule that's heavily enforced now about metagaming and power gaming, and I mean, if someone was to abuse that, we would find out, and it would, you know, especially if they're streaming. I guess if the role player wasn't streaming, it's easier to like cheat because you can't see what the hell you're doing. But I don't know. There are people in place that sort of watch out for that type of stuff. You also, people who typically metagame typically mess up. What I mean by that is like they'll know something that they shouldn't, and then they'll say it in character, and then people will catch up on that and be like, wait a second, how do you know what that is? What? And then people start looking into it, like, how do you know about this? And that's how you get them. Because they saw something they weren't supposed to, and then they forget to like not know that knowledge, and then they use it, and then, you know, they get in trouble. So... I mean, I'm sure that's this type of thing. It happens in No Pixel. It happens in every roleplay. I'm sure even in other VR chat roleplays, people metagame or power game. It's lame. I think the takeaway from this conversation or discussion here is that when you're roleplaying, you have to understand it's about creating an interesting, engaging story. This is not a single player game where you're the hero and you always win, okay? You're supposed to take an L. You're supposed to lose. You're not supposed... Like, it's more interesting if you lose than have a redemption arc and get revenge or something like that, or vengeance or whatever. That's more interesting than you winning and robbing the bank 100 out of 100 times. That's fucking boring and, like, shitty RP, okay? Nobody wants to see you win every time, okay? That's like...
My God, RP.
That, well, yeah, it reminds me of like when I was a kid in the recess, and then people would be like, my dad works for Microsoft, and my dad works, you know, like people would keep one-upping each other and be like, oh, I'm fucking Super Saiyan. No, I'm Super Saiyan 3 though. Dude, fucking, oh man, but I can destroy you because I can throw the sun at you, and I'm Superman. It's like, oh, I have kryptonite. Well, it's like, oh, I'm Superman, but I'm immune to kryptonite. You know, like it feels like that. So
I make my avatars with RP in mind. Like, I'm not gonna like say I pull out a knife and I stab you. I make sure I add the knife, so you can see the knife that I'm stabbing you with. Like, everything I can do in the RP is on my avatar. Because I don't like it when they're like, I cast a spell that does this and that, and I have to pretend that I got hit, but you just throw it on the avatar. You can do that. Like on my Dragon Ball Z avatar, I'm not gonna be... I now go Ultra Instinct, just pretend my hair is white. I added an Ultra Instinct for it, and I'm not just gonna like use it off the bat every time. I added all the forms for a reason, so I can build up to that and whatnot. I'm not just gonna be like, he's a hard boss, Super Saiyan God coming. All right, he's dead now.
I think the biggest offenders that I've ever heard of like RP fouls in VR chat were I think it usually happens. Sometimes I guess it could happen in a roleplay. I don't think it really happens in Callous Row, but like I've heard of instances years ago where people were role playing and then they'll just be like RP dodge. Like they wouldn't actually act it out. They'll just say I dodged that gun, it missed me.
I hate that.
They're like I
actually dodged. Thank you very much.
Yeah, like they'll just be like, yeah, RP dodge. Yeah, I'm God mode on. I'm actually Jesus. That didn't hit me. And I remember seeing that in like the Great Pug, and like these like two people are like role playing, and the guy's like RP dodge, and the other guy was like selling the hits, but the other guy was just like I'm dodging. Yeah, that didn't hit me. Yeah, they weren't even full body. They were just like sitting like in a chair like this, and they're just like, yeah, I dodged that. I shoot a gun, bang bang. It's super kryptonite bullets. So obviously you're dead. You're dead. And I'm just like, what am I? What the fuck?
I hate that.
Yeah, I think that's the worst role
Like,
play.
I'll actually dodge. I'll even try and predict what they're going to do so I can dodge in time with the hit because I know there's desync.
Yeah. I agree. Divide by Zero says, Crims will always be Crims though, and then whine when they don't win. I mean, I'm not a GTA role player, but I understand that. I mean, I guess, you know, if I spent like 3 hours trying to rob a bank and then I almost get away and then get fucked over by like a game mechanic, like, you know, like Scuff or whatever, I understand that. That's shitty. But I still think you should like just like take a deep breath and just be like, okay, you know, I lost. Take the L. Make it fun. When you're sitting in the jail cell, maybe joke with the cops or something. Don't like mauled. Okay, just relax, buddy. Like you're gonna go rob a bank in like 30 minutes.
Just to go with it.
You're gonna rob a bank again probably in 2 hours anyway. So why does, you know what I mean? Like, basically going to jail is kind of, in that game is kind of like a timeout. It's like, you've been bad. See you in 30 minutes. You're gonna probably get out of jail and rob 3 more banks. Like, why are you crying so much? Relax. You know?
Yeah, I think it's more interesting just to like go with the flow, you know, instead of just being like, actually this happened, and now we all have to watch people type and and then this happened and this happened and this. It's just like if it's like a bug in the game, like your car just magically flips over, just be like, oh, I must have hit something and that's why I flipped over. Now let me crawl out the car and start running or try and get away still. Instead of just going, cops, 1 second, let me flip over. Let me just give me a minute. Just RP pause 1 second.
Some of the cops actually are lenient like that. If they see like actual Scuff, they'll actually give you like a few seconds head start. Like there's times where somebody like jumped in the water and they just fell over and died, and then they revived the person, and so like, okay, continue the chase. Like we'll give you like 2 seconds head start. And they're like, oh shit, okay, man, and they start running away.
I think it would have been funny if they just let him die. Like,
oh shit, he dead.
Criminal trips, falls, dies. Just like, well, that's less paperwork on our end.
So I think as long as you're willing, people will be lenient. You know, don't like. I think people just get salty and mad. You know, and you just got to work with people. You know, if you're willing to be respectful and you know, understand things, then people are going to be lenient to you. Like maybe if you're like really nice and give them good RP, then maybe they'll give you good RP back and maybe make it funny. Like there are people in that server that literally are like shitlording RP where they like phase through walls and be, like pretend they're Naruto and shit and like be like, oh, Shadow Clone Distru, and then like they fucking like I don't know. Like if you're willing to actually have a good time, you know, the cops will be more lenient with you. If you're gonna be a baby and cry, then they're just gonna toss you in jail and not talk to you and be like, all right, well this guy's gonna cry, so I'm just toss him in. You know,
just do away with that. Okay, next one.
So, anyway, is there anything you would like to say? Final statements, conclusion, anything you want to wrap up?
Not really. No.
Your name's Pixel VR. Sometimes you stream, make cool avatars. You'll be in
It me.
Yeah, you'd be in Curry Games RP, Gatorverse, some point. You'd be back to
I haven't
streaming.
been the Gator in so long.
Oh, same. I guess you'd be playing. What was that game?
Someone crying about my avatar. It's just the one person too who's just like, I'm losing 0.65 frames every time I look at you. And I'm just like, we're in a small room with like 80 people, and half of them are like with all these dynamic bones and polys jiggle. But I'm the problem. It's me. I'm the problem. Ignore that her titties has like 18 bones. I'm the reason he's crashing. Just me.
What was that game that you said you wanted to stream when it came out?
I don't know.
Silver something?
Yeah, I kind of forgot. Oh, Scarlet Nexus.
Oh,
It's
Scarlet
very much,
Nexus.
I struggle finding something to like play to stream. I would have streamed VR chat, but I wouldn't know what to do because I don't want to be like one of the people that just hops into a world full of friends and then I just point my camera at the people doing things that are just like I'm gonna go text some people. You guys dance, I don't know, or something like that. And I wouldn't know what to do if it was like just me talking to chat because I don't have much chat to talk to at the moment. So it's just gonna be like me and three dudes just having a conversation.
Yeah, I mean, guess they're somewhere.
Just me staring blankly at the screen. Just, oh, you changed camera angles. Thank you. It's too late. The bit's over now. It's over now. I can't boop it. The clipping plane is closer than I thought. All right,
Yeah, it is.
moving on.
I need to get that fixed at some point. Because the camera, the physical camera needs to be moved. Anyway, I think that's pretty much everything. Hopefully, you guys enjoy this interview with Pixel. Is number 250. It'll be on YouTube probably later this week at some point. Thank you so much to Pixel. Hey, everyone get a round of applause to Pixel. Hey, let's go. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. We'll take a photo, and then I'll be on my way. I'll be still continuing the stream. And I don't know, maybe I'll go to the beach or something. Chill.
I don't have an avatar at the bikini yet. I'm currently working on that. That's what I was doing before I got here.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't either yet.
I mean, I have an avatar, but Twitch won't like it.
No. Don't worry about it.
Same Rebel.
Yeah, I'm gonna be solo. I'm gonna be solo beach episode. I like to go to the beach by myself and ruin this. Anyway, thank you again, Pixel. I appreciate it. We'll take a photo. So give me a moment here. Unless Dead Guy, you want to do it, or Pixel, you want to do it?
Yeah, I'll get you. Give me a moment.
Oh snap! Because every time I have
don't
to
have to do
it,
anything. I'll get you.